That's it, baby. You too, you too. Let's get it, baby.
Paying you back. Oh yeah, paying you back.
You too, you too, you too. This your boy Tone coming back at y'all, man. One more again with another great video on Chevys Are Us, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's early in the morning. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You too. Y'all know what time it is, man. We out here, man, in the garage. I don't think we're gonna be doing no work on the 72 convertible Impala today. I think what I'm gonna do today, man, is just pretty much give y'all an update as to where I'm at, man. You know, we encountered some more issues, but you know, it wasn't nothing unexpected. But I just wanna let y'all know where we stand at, man. Let me show it to y'all, man, for those of y'all who have not seen it yet. There it is right there. The LS3 swap, 72 convertible Impala. That's all my wiring. That's the ECM. I did all the wiring myself. Y'all can check the wiring out. Just click that link in the top right corner of your screen. You can see the wiring videos. But this sucker's ready to go, man. Let me crank it up for y'all, man. You can hear. This is a cold crank. It's about 35, 36 degrees outside. So this is a cold crank, YouTube. Cold crank. Right there. Cut it off. I'm gonna crank it back up. Yep, running pretty good. You too. Tell y'all what, y'all want to see the first drive? Yeah, just click that little link in the top right hand corner. That's where me and Major and my boys, we take y'all on a ride. You can see the full video of us riding the Chevy. Actually runs pretty good, man. Just to give y'all a quick summary, man, you know we just got the drive shaft fixed up. Just got the drive shaft in the 72 convertible Impala rebuilt. And we got it rebuilt. We put the drive shaft in. And man, it was running A1. It was running good. I mean, y'all can see the video, man. Check it out for yourself. Just click that link in the top right corner. But I drove it maybe 5 or 6 different times. And, you know, it's running good, got plenty of power. It's very fun to drive. But my brakes, you know, I got front brakes on the vehicle. There's no back brakes on the vehicle. And so my pedal, we was at the gas station, me and Mr. Will. Y'all seen Mr. Will's 67 Pontiac Catalina. Click that link in the top right-hand corner. And you can see his 67 Pontiac Catalina. But anyway, me and Mr. Will, we was at the gas station, and the brakes kind of went down, almost down to the floor. I'm like, hold on, that don't feel right. So I'm like, nah, that ain't right. Something ain't right. And so we left the gas station, and the car did it like 2 or 3 more times before we got to the house. The pedal didn't go all the way to the floor, but it kind of went down a little further than what it normally did, you know, since the 5 or 6 times I had been driving around. I knew it wasn't right. And then I noticed that I had to stand up on the brakes a little bit more to get the car to stop. And I noticed that wasn't right. I said, you know what? I'm gonna get this car to the house, and I can't drive it no more. I gotta wait until I get the brakes all the way up to par, because someone right with them. And so I just came back home from the gas station and pretty much did a visual inspection. I jacked the car up. I looked at each caliper, inspected it to make sure it wasn't leaking any brake fluid or anything like that out of the left or the driver's side front caliper and the hose. I inspected the distribution block, proportioning valve. Make sure it wasn't getting no leaks around the proportioning valve. Let me show y'all what the proportioning valve is, in case y'all don't know. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to see it right now. It's not enough light in the garage. But anyway, it's that little box that's mounted on the frame that your brake line from your master cylinder lead to. I'll show y'all in a minute. But anyway, I noticed that right behind the master cylinder on the power brake booster, it was a little fluid. Let me see if I can get that on here. Yeah. Okay, y'all can probably see, probably moist a little bit. Y'all see that wetness down there? Y'all see that wetness right down there on the power brake booster? I ain't even got to point it out because I know y'all see it all down here. Look at that. It's all wet on my hand. Got brake fluid leaking out between the master cylinder and between the power brake booster. So I got a fluid leak. If it's leaking fluid from in between here, that means it's leaking pressure. It's losing pressure. And so pretty much I gotta change this out right here, YouTube. So I'm gonna be changing this, which is the master cylinder and the power brake booster that sits behind it. I'm gonna be changing these as an assembly. I can order this by itself, or I can order that by itself, but I think I'm just gonna order the whole unit assembled together. And I'm also gonna be replacing the front brake calipers. So the next steps, that's what I'll be doing. I'm replacing this and the front brake calipers. And I'll also be doing the power steering. So I'll get the power steering and the front brakes and the master cylinder and the power brake booster. I'm gonna get that knocked out. And then we're gonna move on to the back brakes. We gotta order some lines. The single line that leads from the proportional valve. Let me see if I can get the proportional valve now. I don't think you can see the proportional valve too good. You can kind of see it like right down up in there, down through there, but you can't really see it that good. I have to get under the car shot or something. But anyway, that's what we're gonna be doing. Once we get the master cylinder and the power brake booster and the power steering line, once we get them done, we're gonna run a new line to the back of the car. And for those of y'all who have not done it yet, if you got a B-body car, we're gonna be doing a disc brake conversion on the rear end. It currently has drum brakes, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the junkyard, we're gonna get all the parts we needed, and we're gonna do a disc brake conversion. And if you got a box Chevy, or if you done an LS swap to a G body or a Fox body or something, and you did an LS swap, then I highly recommend you put disc brakes in the back of your vehicle. Only because you put in the engine that got 100, 200, 300 extra horsepower in your vehicle. And your vehicle wasn't originally designed to handle that kind of power. So let's do ourselves a favor and make it safe. Make it always safe to drive, and do your disc brakes on the back. On the 72 Impala that we're working on, we currently have disc brakes in the front and drum brakes in the back. But before I put the engine in, I changed out the proportional valve so that I can, it's tailored to disc brakes in the front and disc brakes in the back. And what the proportional valve does is it controls the amount of fluid that goes to your back brakes and your front brakes. So by us putting that proportional valve on there for 4-way disc brakes, we won't have a premature brake lockup and almost have an accident or something like that. So it's gonna work out for the good. It's gonna work like it's supposed to. So we're gonna be getting everything that we need for the disc brake conversion from the junkyard, minus the pads and probably the calipers. We'll probably get the calipers new and the pads new, but everything else, like the brackets and everything, all that's gonna come from the junkyard, YouTube. So we're gonna be doing that. I was faced with a decision to either do a rear end out of a 95, 96 SS Impala or Caprice, or to take my rear end and have some work done to it. I got two different options here. I want a lower gear, like a 340 something gear, either 340 something or a 373. Either way it go, I want a lower gear in my rear end is what's in here. And I want to put a positive traction chunk in it, a positive chunk, a limited slip differential chunk. It's a piece that they make for the 10-bolt rear end to give you basically positive traction where both wheels are spinning. I want that, and I want the gears, and I want the disc brakes in the back. I could have probably got a rear end out of 95, 96 Impala or Caprice. They had like a 340 something gear. They had everything I wanted. The disc brakes and also the posi in the rear end. But here's the thing. Even though I get one of those rear ends, it still may need some work. Whoever had it before me might have dogged the vehicle out, and I still may have to end up going inside the rear end. So I come to the conclusion, you know what? Let me just work with the rear end that I got. Then that way, if I don't go to a 95 or 96 Impala or Caprice rear end, my lug pattern change. And then I have to change the front spindles and the rotors and everything on the front too. So I'm faced with two different options. I'm thinking about keeping the one that I got and just having work done to it. That way, you know, I ain't got to change no lug pattern. I ain't got to change the spindles on the front or nothing like that. I tell you what, drop in the comments what you think I should do. And I'm going to take the information that I get from y'all, and I'm gonna pray about it too. But I just want to make the right decision, you know, whether if I should go with a newer rear end and just do a conversion, or just have the work done to my rear end. So let me know what y'all think I should do, YouTube. I just wanted to give y'all an update as to where I stand at with the work and what needs to be done to the 72 convertible Impala. I had anticipated going to a couple of car meets, and not really a car show, but just car meets, to kind of start showing the car off, advertising, promoting the YouTube channel. But I ran into this brake situation, and I gotta wait a little longer than what I had anticipated on waiting. I'm not upset. I didn't anticipate on driving the vehicle around and not having to do any work to the brake system or anything like that, but it just happened a little sooner. The fact that I got the car on the road and drove it a couple of times, okay, now I got this brake leak. I got this brake fluid leak, and the brakes don't stop that good. But that's okay, because guess what? Me and you gonna go through some things together, YouTube. We're gonna be doing a lot more work. You gonna be learning something. I'm gonna be learning something at the same time. It's all about thoroughness. I don't want to be driving this car around with all this horsepower. I got between maybe 450, 550 horsepower, and my braking system ain't right. No, that ain't good, YouTube. So we need to make sure that our brake system is up to par. So we're gonna be working on it together. We're gonna be walking through this process together. And I'm just excited about it. I'm looking forward to it, YouTube. We're gonna be doing the front end as well. But the front end, we're not gonna work on that right now, but eventually we're gonna be working on the front end too. I just wanted to give y'all an update as to where we stand. Probably in a couple more days, probably another 4 more days. I'm gonna order the parts for I'm gonna order the brake booster and the master cylinder, and also all the power steering lines, YouTube. So we'll be doing that pretty soon. All right, I think that's it for today. I appreciate y'all for watching. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please click that subscribe button. Turn your notification on. If you have notifications disabled for YouTube, go ahead and enable them. And then that way you can see the new videos when I post them. YouTube. Y'all know what time it is, man. This your boy, Tony, coming back at y'all, man. And we're going to holler at y'all later, YouTube. All right? Later.